because we're expanding, there are a lot of calls, a lot of new people working with us. We slowly moving more selective on on our industry, and even though some people they don't understand, we take a decision not to do the plumbing jobs anymore, and people say, why not? What we realize is that we cannot focus and deliver something perfect if we do absolutely everything. And as we stand now, we are focusing on the heating side, which will be gas boilers, will be AC, obviously we'll do the cooling and heat pumps. And we really want to get our staff trained specific for this. If we will get kind of tangle up with all the plumbing, small jobs, a leak there, a leak there, I'm not saying they are not important, but it's difficult to grow the business on them jobs. So for that reason, we strictly focusing on heating side, which is, as I say, boilers, AC units, or heat pumps. And what we did with the plumbing jobs, not to say no to the customers, we have a sister company which covers all that. So all our customers, which they want to be kind of VIP customers with us, there will be a membership to be paid monthly, and that will give you the access to our technicians, and we will attend within 24 to 40 hours. That will be either will be a boiler breakdown or any leak on your pipes or that kind of stuff. But specific for ACF plumbing and heating, they will focus strictly on this segment, which is a heating, delivering installations, only. Is a decision I make, which we'll see if it pays off or not. But again, we did not drop customers, but we'll just have to push them towards another company, which is our sister company, to strictly deal just with that. So then ACF will stay on the course to deliver the installation, because we strongly believe that the installation has to be done correctly. So if for us to have the installation done to the standards, our staff members has to be trained correctly. So we focus more and more on that, and slowly moving into the heat pump market as well. There is a demand. We are soon to get our last qualification to be able to offer the government grant. So this is where we are with ACF Plumbing and Heating. Product-wise, as a company, we will make it strictly boilers, AC, and heat pumps. As I said, we will have an engineer on each these verticals to be the pro. Again, I strongly believe that you cannot do everything and to do it correctly. So I'd rather have 2 engineers strictly on the boilers and to be the pro, and the same for air conditioning, the same for heat pumps, rather than having a person doing absolutely everything. So that's why we dropped years ago the bathrooms, because it just involved too much other people around. So we said, no, let's focus on this element and deliver this element to the high quality, whatever is the best quality, I will say, yeah. So that's one of the things. Is a new product. We already dealt with air conditioning, but at a very small level. The same with the heat pumps. It was strictly just for new builds. We work closely with a contractor in our region, a builder, and strictly we just deliver that. But now slowly we have day-to-day people inquiry for heat pumps. I want to get rid of this old gas boiler. Can you help us with the heat pump? So we kind of introduced that to the market. Obviously, it's already on the market from different other brands, different other companies. But we embark on the heat pumps journey as well, which I guess will be a great journey. Right, next subject, recruitment for the business. As I said before, I like to work with great people in the team, and I think that's the most challenging segment a business can have. Recruitment is not easy to find the right fit. I used to believe that there's no good gas engineers or good people out there. There are. Not everybody is the correct fit for our business, that's for sure. But that's taking time to find the correct one. So in the last 2 months, looking desperate for gas engineer, it took us so long, so many people interview, and we did not find the right fit. So in the end, we end up with having a guy who will be just on part-time because he got another few commitments, family. So he will be working just probably 2-3 days a week. But it's a great challenge to find the right fit. And what I will say to you as a business owner, especially if you are in the point now to look for someone else in the business, to join, try to find the right fit. Technically, you'll be able to train someone, to gain more knowledge and all that stuff. But if it's not the right fit, it does not have the correct attitude, if it does not embrace your vision, your goals as a company, it will be quite difficult that person to work with you for a long time. And I would rather say, well, if he's not a match, just let it go. I all the time believe that things can be trained, including the skills and all that stuff. But when it's coming to the character or to the attitude, that's a bit difficult. So I'm great that at the moment the team I'm working with, they are a very good fit for our business. They strongly believe in our core foundation. And challenging or not, recruitment I think is one of the greatest thing in the business, because in the end the business is formed around the team. If you don't have the correct team, you don't have a business. So I would say you have to pay extra on having the right people in the team, and when you have the right people in the team, to look after them and to make sure you create the right environment for them to develop and to move to the next level. One of the common mistakes people they do in hiring, which I did, is to kind of go on the route of family and friends. I do have in my business a family member and a friend. However, we put the lines before, say that's the business, that's the family, that's the business, that's the friendship relationship. And because I was clear from beginning, I won't be the same with you as a friend, the way how I'm you as a boss, as a leader. When we work, that's your target. When we are friends, we're just friends. If there is not a clear boundary line, probably don't get involved with family and friends. And this is to make sure you don't damage the relationship with them. There's another mistake commonly people they do. They employ people for which they work, in the industry for years and years, and they are not paying enough attention to the attitude and the character, which I just said. For them is mainly to be technically correct, which I get it. Yeah, of course you need a quality gas engineer, you need a quality admin person. That's completely true. But if the attitude is wrong, if he's late to the job, if he's disrespectful to the colleagues, if he's disrespectful to the customers, how that can help to the team? It won't help up to the team. Definitely the team will be all the time under the tension, and sooner or later it will kind of, dismantle. So pay more attention to the attitude of that person in the business, because again, if the attitude is not correct, just let go. I made that mistake. I'm guilty of it. I kept one person for nearly 3 years after at least 10-15 red flags. I just ignored them. I believe that I will be able to change the person. I will be able that, give him grace and understand him. He will change. And after 3 years, it just caused more problem in the team. Obviously, financially was expensive as well. So I will say hire fast and fire fast. In a way that if it's not the right fit, just let it go. Don't struggle. It's no point. Obviously, More to encourage you guys. We're a small family-run business because it's just me and my daughter involved in the business, and it is difficult. It's not easy to grow the business, especially in I'll say it's a competitive market out there. But I think it's more competitive because of the government taxes rather than competition with other local companies. I'll say every company out there got their own customer, their own market. So we find more and more stressful with different taxes or increasing taxes. And then the question is like, is it still worth it to be in the business? Can you, achieve your goals? Yeah, definitely. Obviously, you have to be very diligent and very organized and bang on. You cannot sleep on your ears and then expect things to happen. So as a leader of your organization, of your company, of your business, you have to be the one, pulling the strings. You have to be there every single day. You have to have the attitude. You have to have the drive, to push the team forward. Don't give up.